And he, along with Shraddha, wanted to even leave the country. You're looking at the next breaking development in the entire case. Aaftab's Narco order has been accessed by Republic, and I think we'll just try to put that out on the screens in a bit. Now, you would recall that just about yesterday, the story again was broken by Republic that said that Aaftab's Narco will also take place very, very soon. And this is an order that has been accessed by Republic. We'll just try to put that out on our screens again in a bit. But why is this test important? This is important in cases like these where there is a bit of inkling that the accused could be lying. Is he trying to mislead the cops? This is what will get clearer at the end of this test. Now, what the case says, it says, and I quote now from the order, that a request for exemption regarding physical appearance of the accused for today, okay, this is also about the narco analysis test willingness, has been moved by the concerned IO in the case. And then it does go on to say that this narco has been allowed by the court. And there is also, in fact, a statement of the accused here. And I'm just, please bear with us because we are just trying to get you more details of that order that has just been accessed by Republic. In a case like this, the accused's consent is also taken for a narco test, something that already has been done by the Delhi police in the case. And they will now be very soon taking him for a narco test. Now, how really is this test done is where certain medicines are intravenously injected to be able to ensure that the questions that are asked of you are answered in the right manner. It's essentially also to figure out whether the accused is trying to lie or mislead in the entire case. The narco order copy has been accessed by Republic. It'll just be up on your screens in a bit because there isn't much of solid evidence in the entire case, considering that this is a murder that took place at least 5 to 6 months ago. And who knows, Aaftab or his accomplices could have destroyed a lot of that evidence. And this is why the narco test here becomes very, very important. Let's see if we can get our colleagues reporting on that story. And Rhythm has been able to access that order. I'm told Sanika is also joining us live right now from our Mumbai newsroom. Sanika, please take it away and please help us understand the operational part of this order. It does go on say that narco test has been requested and the application has also been accepted by the court.
Yes, and Deepthi, this is the order that we've accessed on page number 5. Let me read to our viewers. The FSL Rohini is directed to allow the IO investigating officer conducting the narco analysis test of the accused within 5 days from today. So now this order was passed yesterday, Deepthi, on the 17th. So 5 days from 17th, so say any day, so before 21st to 22nd, we're expecting the narco analysis test of Aaftab would be conducted. This is just... in fact, if I go on page number 3, we know that Aaftab was produced before the court via video link, and this is how the entire proceedings went. The accused was questioned whether he is willing to undergo narco analysis test or not. To this question, the accused answers, "I give my consent." The accused is further questioned whether he is still willing to give his consent to undergo narco analysis test. In reply, the accused voluntarily answers yes. The consent of the accused is sought through video conferencing, recorded and is signed by his LAC, Mr. Harshit Sagar, on his behalf, who is present before me in the video conferencing room. Since the accused has consented for the narco analysis test, the application moved on behalf of the IO is allowed. So, Aaftab's consent was sought before the order was passed, and he voluntarily said yes for the narco analysis test. At this stage, the IO, the investigating officer, has submitted that he has to seek permission from the FSL department, Rohini, Delhi, for conducting the narco analysis test of the accused. In fact, and then on page number 5, it is said that the FSL Rohini is directed to allow the IO, investigating officer, for conducting the narco analysis test of the accused within 5 days from today. So when this order was passed on the 17th, 5 days from the order would be roughly around 21st to the 22nd. So we're expecting in another 4 days or so, the narco analysis test of Aaftab could be conducted by the Delhi police.
You know, Sanika, this is important. And I was just reading that, you know, how does a narco test actually take place? What is its veracity? And, you know, I was also reading that it has to be corroborated with solid evidence also. And there is a long list of narco tests that have been done by the investigative agency. It was conducted also on Abdul Karim Telgi in the year 2003. Then also remember the infamous Nithari killing, Sanika, of the year 2007. Now, why don't you tell us what happens next in the case? The police has custody for Aaftab for the next 5 days. In this, they also intend actually to take him to Himachal, to Uttarakhand, to piece together a lot more loose dots in the entire case.
Yes, and Deepti, because we know we were closely following the proceedings in the court yesterday, and we know the advocate and the lawyers also said that there is going to be a series of the investigators, in fact, have to connect a lot of dots. They need concrete evidence in hand to produce before the court. One of them would be going to Uttarakhand and Himachal to retrace the entire sequence of events that could have led to the murder, because we know that just before they shifted to Delhi, Aaftab and Shraddha had gone to Uttarakhand, had gone to the hills for a vacation, for a trip, and then they returned to Delhi and settled in Delhi is what we are knowing. So was there an accomplice that did Aaftab speak to somebody there? Did Shraddha speak to somebody there? What are the places they went to? So the Delhi police is trying to connect the dots, the missing pieces of this jigsaw puzzle by taking him to Uttarakhand and Himachal. We're unsure of when that is going to happen. We know today Delhi police took him to his office, Aaftab's office in Gurgaon, where he was questioned at his workplace, you know, taken to his workplace. So we know that part of the investigation is done. Himachal and Uttarakhand could be next, and in the next 5 days, they will also have to conduct the narco analysis test on Aaftab. So these are the series of events that the Delhi police is probably going to come out. And parallelly, there's also an investigation that is taking place in Mumbai. A Delhi police team is also in Mumbai. We also had these visuals of Shraddha's friend, in fact, who is one of the who is now one of the main witnesses in the case. He recorded his statement with the police today. We had Sandeep reporting live on that development as well. So fast-paced developments, Deepti, and also with the chats that we've accessed, the explosive chats and the pictures of Shraddha, which show the torture and the brutality and the injury marks on her. I'm sure there are going to be many twists in this case, which Aaftab is trying probably, trying to kind of wriggle out of this entire situation, trying to divert the interrogation, probably the investigation so far by, just pushing in a drug angle. We don't know if that's true. That's up to the investigators to find out. But there are lots of twists that we probably could, expect in the coming days, Deepti.
Yes, absolutely. You know, Sanika, that image, you can't forget that image. She's battered, she's bruised, but yet she's smiling. On the other side, these are details also of the investigation that continues in the entire case as we quickly head into a break right now. But do remember, our focus on the Shraddha murder investigation will continue. It will continue till Aaftab is actually nailed by the cops. And also, there is one more exclusive that